So it was during the 1876 gold rush that Seth Bullock made his way to the northern Black Hills and into the surrounding towns of Deadwood and Belle Fourche. Bullock would locate his ranch eventually just outside of Belle Fourche. So we're getting close to Friendship Tower. I was just up here the other evening, and the view from it is breathtaking. So the tower was officially dedicated to Seth Bullock's friend, former President Theodore Roosevelt, commonly known as Teddy. The friendship between Seth Bullock and Teddy Roosevelt was by happenstance. In 1884, while Mr. Bullock was ranching that area way north of here, near Belle Fourche, one day a few men came upon his ranch and he stopped them. One of those men was a deputy marshal from Medora, North Dakota, Theodore Roosevelt. They were bringing in a horse thief for trial in a nearby community. Bullock himself at the time was a deputy marshal serving the Northern Hills in Deadwood. From there on, the friendship grew. 2 years later, in 1886, Roosevelt and many ranchers across the West would run into tragedy. See, it was the brutal winter of 1886 into 1887 that brought some of the most snow and harshest temperatures ever recorded in North America. Unfortunately, many cattle would be lost, including a big chunk of Mr. Roosevelt's fortune. Following that brutal winter, Mr. Roosevelt would move back to his home state of New York and refocus his life on military adventure and politics. As fate would have it, in September of 1901, tragedy would strike again when William McKinley was assassinated. Roosevelt would succeed him as president, and to this day, he remains the youngest person to become president at the age of 42. Although Teddy moved on to the White House at Washington, D.C., he wouldn't forget about his old-time friend Seth. Eventually, he appointed him as second forest supervisor of the Black Hills National Forest. So as you can see, this is a unique treasure in the heart of the Black Hills, for it has sort of a medieval architecture style to it. Let's go up. Once you enter the tower, you have to walk up this very steep, unique spiral staircase. Wow. Yeah, that's my backyard. I just have to take a few moments to take in all of this. Another interesting fact about the dedication of this monument to Bullock's friend, Mr. Roosevelt. So Teddy had passed away January of that year, 1919. And this tower was officially dedicated as part of the July 4th, 1919 celebrations here in the northern Black Hills. And just 3 months after that, in September, Mr. Bullock passed away. Well, atop of this tower, you get this cool vantage point, this sort of layout of where you can view the various peaks that surround you in a 360-degree circle. We timed this trip out just right. It appears our daylight is fastly fading away and the sun is just about to set behind the hills.